guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to stay inspired to wise up and rise up above these narcissists. So if you clicked on this video, you want me to talk about more and hear more about me talk about why does a narcissist like to lead you astray from family members that you were close with before you met them, or friends that you were super close with, or make you feel guilty about having certain friends inside of your life. Why does a narcissist do all this? Let me break it down for you. At the end of the day, you guys, I was in an 18-year narcissistic relationship. I learned a lot after I was on my healing journey to learn more about narcissism, learn more about what I experienced in that relationship and how it mentally and emotionally really, affected me. And the things that I just didn't realize when I was in that relationship, where I think a lot of viewers, if you have experienced a narcissist inside of your life, that you will probably relate to some of the things I'll talk about to give you some better answers and the questions that you're probably driving yourself asking, right? So at the end of the day, what I have learned and educated myself on is the reason why the narcissist does that is ultimate control, right? When you are with a narcissist, their whole intentions is to gain power and control over your mind and your emotions, to you being fixated on their needs, fixated in pleasing them, fixated on them showing you attention, love, and all that other stuff, right? Once the love bombing phase is over, that is their intention, to gain ultimate supply from you and you being at their beck and call in their needs whenever they want it. So that's when the mask falls off, the love bombing phase falls off, and that falls off, and they start to get real comfortable with you. And like I said, the mask falls off is when you start to see certain things that you didn't see before, right? Which is their natural patterns that they have, that you start seeing these toxic traits and toxic patterns where they start to be maybe overly controlling. Not maybe, yes, overly controlling, where like some of them will be like, where are you going? What are you doing? And be in control of where you're going. If you're not driving, they love to prey on people that, again, they take control on picking you up, dropping you off, maybe even going to the extent of making sure that they're paying for your Uber, that you're not paying for the Uber, because then that way at least they know where you're going, right? And they're gonna ask you and be in control of who you're going with, right? At the end of the day, it's all about control. They'll manipulate you to make you believe that it's them loving, caring, and making it feel like, they want to make sure that you're okay. But at the end of the day, no, there's a difference with asking, are you okay? Then ultimately wanting to be in control of every move that you make, every step that you make. And if you step out of that and have your own thoughts and your own feelings and what you want to do things, then gaslight you and manipulate you that, man, you're making a big deal out of nothing, or why can't you just let me drop you, or and make you feel bad of you just wanting to have your own way of thinking and do what you want to do. At the end of the day, everything is out of control. So that's why the narcissists now, they don't want you to be around certain friends or family members or whatever, because when they see the way that the narcissist starts to control you and is very manipulating, they're obviously, if they love you and they care about you, are going to shed light on those areas that the narcissist tries to manipulate you and tries to make you not see the tactics that they're doing is actually controlling, is actually manipulative, right? So this is why the narcissist doesn't want you around too close with those family members or those friends, or sometimes, again, everywhere that you go, the narcissist must go, because everywhere you go and the narcissist goes, then again, they can be in control of hearing and seeing what you're talking to with these friends or family members, right? Or they can show their face, because the narcissist always loves to be the nicest person to people outside, because they have to hold up that image to show that even if you ever go back and you say anything negative about them, you're crazy. that you're the problem. You're the one that, you know, is being negative and all that. So they have to uphold that image. So this is why a lot of times the narcissist will be super nice to your friends and your family members, right? Because at the end of the day, they want to hold up that type of image, right? That's the next reason on why, and I already gave it away, but that's the next reason on why the narcissist wants to, you know, not keep you too close to your friends and your family members. Because at the end of the day, if you go and you talk to them about certain things, right, of what the narcissist is doing and shed light on certain areas, then that's going to give them the bad image, right? That the narcissist is not a good person. Because you see, when the narcissist goes around your friends and your family member, they're super duper nice. So then they want to hold up that image that they're an upstanding citizen, that they're the best, the nicest person, they're a good person. So it doesn't hurt the image that they're playing off with the other people outside, right? They keep up that image when they keep you away from your friends and your family members, because then again, you won't talk to them to really open up, to show the certain things that the narcissist is doing wrong. And then again, your family members, when they love you and they care, like I said, when they love you and they care for you, they're going to show you what's wrong that the narcissist is doing. That's wrong. And again, the narcissist doesn't want you to be influenced, for you to have your own way of thinking and for you to see the light that they're the things that they're doing wrong to you, right? Because when you're in a narcissistic relationship, everything is flipped on you. You're the problem. You're the issue. You know what I mean? Like, because again, the narcissist doesn't take accountability of anything that they do. And even if they do, they might turn around and they might say sorry to you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Don't leave me. Don't do this. Don't do that. I won't do it again. Boom. And the next argument or something else comes up, they're doing the same damn shit to you in your face. It does not change, because at the end of the day, everything that comes out of the mouth of the narcissist is all about manipulation, of gaining control over your mind and your emotion for you to believe everything that they say, and don't believe your emotions. Don't believe your feelings and what you're feeling, and second guess yourself on everything that you feel and everything that you think. That, again, maybe you're wrong and they said they were sorry, so you know what I mean? They won't do it again. And then they do it over and over and over and over again. And you experience the same shit. It doesn't change. Because at the end of the day, narcissists are all about their ego. So because they're all about their ego, they might catch themselves and say, oh, maybe I'll apologize. But then later on, their mind flips the script and their ego checks in and they're just like, what the fuck? I'm not wrong. They're wrong. You're wrong. You did this. You did that to me. Blah, 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 blah. And then that's why they fall back into the pattern of still doing the same shit that they just apologized for, because of their ego. Because at the end of the day, they don't want to change. This is why they just run off and they just get a new supply, because it's easier to just jump in a new relationship than to actually do the inner work and focus on themselves to try to change for you or even for themselves, right? So that's why it's so important to stand in the facts and understanding not what they say, but who they are through their actions, what they show you. Because the narcissist is always showing you who they are. But we are so caught up in wanting so badly to believe what they're saying to us, we lose sight of ourselves and what we feel, what we believe, what we know, and we believe so much of that other person. And this is why, again, this is why they want ultimate control over you, because then they can keep doing whatever the hell they want to you. And you've been being manipulated to not stand in what you believe and believe what they are saying to you, right? And this is why some narcissists can be in a relationship for years, because I was in it. I believed everything that came out of my ex's mouth. I believed everything. I believed when he said he was sorry. I believed when he said he's going to change. I believed everything. And I kept holding on to hope, thinking that one day he will change for me. But no, instead he decided to go find somebody else that was easy. It was easier, right? Because again, that person didn't want to change for themselves, and they sure as hell didn't find the value to want to change for us, because at the end of the day, they lack sympathy, they lack remorse, right? They're not capable of loving. Because when you love somebody, you try, you know, and I'm so passionate to talk about this because again, I just went on a live and I hear so many people hurting. I hear so many people that have gone through similar situations that I have, and they are in so much pain. They're in so much disbelief that a person that they trusted, that they loved, that they cared about would do some of the things that they're doing when the mask and the love bombing phase falls off, you know, and they're just left distraught, not knowing what to do. Because again, a lot of times when you're in a narcissistic relationship, you lose sight of who you are because you're so caught up in that other person. And this is why I'm bringing all these tips, tools, and knowledge to you guys out there, so you guys can stand up to gain back your power over your mind and over your emotions, and to stand in your truth. Stand in the facts, in knowing who these people are. They have a personality disorder. They will not change. It will not get better if you stay in a relationship with them, and it will not get better if you go back with them. You will just be manipulated all over again. You would just go through the pain and the trauma all over again. So the best thing that you can do is stand in the facts, understanding the tactics, and these things that I shared with you about keeping you away from friends and family members is just a tactic, you know, to gain power and control over you. Stand in the facts to understand this pattern and this tactic that the narcissist is using, so that you can wise up and rise up inside of your life for you to gain back power and control over your mind and your emotions, to stand in your truth in who you are, and no longer allow somebody else to control who you are, right? And the way you can do that is, again, stand in the facts, to wise up and rise up inside of your life, to become the best damn version of yourself, and really honor who you are and who God created you to be, and just really let go and be free from this toxic person that keeps manipulating you, gaslighting you, disrespecting you, lying to you, who knows, cheating on you, whatever. We are all God's greatest creation. If you're listening to this and you're a woman, I always say you're a queen, you're a goddess. If you're a man listening to this, because they are narcissistic women, you are a king. You deserve the world. You deserve to be treated better. But it all starts with us. It all starts with us and what we decide to do in our situation by, again, changing our perspective on how we're viewing things, taking the knowledge that we learn from things and actually implementing it. And only you can make a change in your circumstances, because it always starts with you. Whether you're allowing it or you're not allowing it, it always starts with you. It's not about that person no more. It's about you when you learn this stuff. So again, I hope I inspired you. I hope I motivated you. I hope I left you with great information, right? If you didn't know this and you're still with the narcissist, this gives you a perfect opportunity to make some changes. If you are not with the narcissist no more and you're thinking about going back, or you're thinking about missing them, remember these things that I'm sharing with you if you experience this with the narcissist. Thank you so much again for tuning in, you guys. I'll talk to you guys again on another video, and keep wising up and rising up inside of your life today.